Hey, how was it? How was yesterday? Welcome to day two of the Effective Marketing Challenge. How has it been? How is it going? Were you able to do your tasks yesterday? And for those that have done their tasks, have you shared on the group? Kindly go to the post on the group and share your tasks with everybody so that we can take a look and put in our input. All right, so today we're going to be talking about pricing and positioning. Yay, who is excited? So the objective is to have an in-depth understanding of the different pricing strategy to determine the best price for your product, and also to position your business right where your customers are located. So let's just delve right into it. Now, concerning the pricing strategies, there are different pricing strategies, and I'll be listing them just as they are. The details will be shared later. When you work with me, I can explain further about the different pricing strategies. But let me just give you basic understanding or explanation of the different strategies. So the first one is cost plus pricing. That is, you put the cost of acquisition of your product plus your profit, just a little bit more money, and then you make that the price of your product. That is one strategy to go. Another strategy is competitive pricing. Now, when it comes to competitive pricing, that is, you set your price based on the price of the competition. Another one is value-based pricing. The value-based pricing refers to pricing that is set based on the perceived value of your product. So let me just give an example. An example would be luxury products, luxury items. Most of the time, the prices are based on the customer's perceived value. The fact that, oh, this is Gucci, or this is Givenchy, or this is Porsche, or all those luxury items, them. So another one is price skimming. Now, price skimming is you set the price high because you are a pioneer in the industry or in the market. Let's say, for example, will be the face shield. Remember last year when face shield started, when it was trending, the first set of people that bought face shield and imported them into Nigeria, they sold them at high prices. Some even went as high as 20,000 naira. They sold them at ridiculously high prices. So when more and more people started having access to the face shield, the prices started going down, and the top vendors of face shield also started reducing their prices. So that is what you call price skimming. Now, penetration pricing, that is a kind of pricing that you bring it ridiculously low because you want to acquire customers. And so when you start acquiring more customers, you start increasing the price. That is called penetration pricing. So the common pricing mistakes to avoid in your business. Many of us we have done a lot of pricing mistakes. I myself, I know I have done a lot of pricing mistakes in my business, and that is why I'm sharing this with us. So the first one is, fixing your product price strictly based on your competition. Now, you can use your competition as a parameter to fix your price, but it shouldn't be the only parameter. It shouldn't be the only factor for fixing your price. Okay. So if that's the only reason or the only factor for your price, then you are also making a mistake. You are making a pricing mistake. Now, the next is going for the lowest price in the market. This one, I know a lot of business owners have done this, a lot of entrepreneurs. You want to be the cheapest so that at least you can get more customers. The truth is this: even if you are the cheapest, if you sell the cheapest product, it still doesn't mean that everybody will buy from you. So, and see, reducing your price is not a good marketing strategy. Just take that from me. Okay, so pricing mistake is engaging in price war. Now, let me explain what price war is. Price war is when business owners undercut their prices just to get the largest or the larger share, market share. That is, okay, we are selling face masks. Let's use face masks as an example. So now the top vendor of face mask started, of course, let's say the market price is 20 naira, but because this person wants to get more customers, there a lot of people are now selling at the same price. So this person wants to have an edge. He wants to have a competitive edge above others. So the leading vendor now went ahead and made their own face mask 18 naira. You know that is already below cost price. And of course, another leading competitor that said, okay, Siri, you made your own 18 naira, me, I'll make my own 16 naira. And so they started reducing the price just so that they can have the larger market share. That is called price war. It is a terrible it's a common mistake that people do. Of course, they do it when it comes to perishable markets. That's perishable goods rather. It's common. Tomatoes, meat and stuff like that. When they know that it's already evening, they start reducing the price just so they can have the larger market share. Another mistake is setting your product price without relevant market research. Now, this one, I know a lot of market owners, a lot of business owners are guilty. You just set your price based on whatever factor without proper market research. It's a mistake. It's let me just call it what it is. Is a basic a basic marketing or pricing mistake. Now, what are the best pricing strategy for your business? Let's talk about different pricing strategy for your business. When you have a good pricing strategy for your business, it is going to set a standard for your products and services in the marketplace. That is going to set you apart. It's part of your branding. It's going to help your branding. All right. And so it is important. It's an important dimension to both your bottom line and your competitive edge. Now, your bottom line are the things that is common to you all in your industry. Let's say if you are in the food industry, the bottom line are the things that are common, basic stuff. The competitive edge are the things that set you apart from other people that are selling the same kind of product that you're selling. I hope you understand that now. So having a good pricing strategy will set you apart from your competitors. It is also, like I said earlier, having the lowest price is not a strong pricing strategy. So you don't want to do that for yourself. Another thing is you need to understand that the highest price that has ever been sold in your industry is not the highest price that product can go for. Now, when you talk about price ceiling is the highest price that a commodity can be sold for. So you can get this figure by researching. You ask questions from your customers and just ask them questions about the pricing and get how much they can actually buy a particular product for. All right. So I'm explaining how to get your best pricing strategy. Now, to get a good pricing strategy for your business, you need to check out the market and take note of the fluctuations in the past, the things that have affected the price your business in the past. For instance, supply reduction or increment, or demand from your customers. Maybe there are some products that don't move during rainy season, or they don't move during dry season. Those stuff. So you check out those things and then you use them as factors for setting your price. So, but this is one thing you should keep in mind. This is the secret to getting the best pricing strategy. It is making sure that your product, the perceived value, is making sure that your product is the perceived value of your product is actually higher than whatever price you set for it. Let's say that you sell is it Bambara flour. Now let's say the perceived value of one module or one 200 kg 200 grams 200 grams of what am I saying, the perceived value of one 500 gram of Bambara flour is 1,500 naira. So your price should be lower than 1,500 naira. I hope you get the gist. So use that as an example. Now let's move on to positioning. How you position yourself in business, how it affects your brand, and how it helps with your marketing. That is what we're going to be talking about in positioning. And first, let me just explain what I mean by positioning. So when I say positioning, this is what I mean. Now, I'll be giving you two definitions of positioning. The first one is the goal of your marketing strategy. Now, that is assuming that you have a marketing strategy. The goal of your marketing strategy, your target audience, and the way you present your brand. Remember yesterday we talked about target audience. So the target audience, the goal you have for them, and the way you present your brand, that is your business, to them. Also, another positioning also refers to the actual location of your advertisement. So for those that have been doing advertisement, either organic advertisement or paid advertisement, maybe on Facebook, YouTube, Google, WhatsApp, or wherever you place your ads, the location of those ads is another meaning or definition of positioning. So your business positioning might be the difference between one effective marketing campaign and a waste of advertising money. And this is so true. That is the major reason why many business owners, especially people that are leveraging social media to market their businesses, this is the reason they spend a lot of money on ads, and their ads are not converting. They're not making sales with their ads because they are not rightly positioned, or they don't have a good marketing strategy. So when you have a good marketing strategy and you position yourself, it is going to yield into high conversion in your ads. So it also when you have a good positioning, it can be responsible both for the way you build your brand and the strategies that you use to connect with your potential clients, your potential customers. All right. So effective positioning allows potential customers to easily interact with you. When you're rightly positioned, your customers can easily find you and interact with you. What happens when they do that? You close your sales, you make sales. That is how this thing comes into increasing your sales. All these things that we're talking about is about increasing sales. But we have to go to the nitty-gritty, the foundation, to make sure that everything is well understood. All right. So I hope you have gotten something valuable, something tangible from today's task. So from today's prompt. So let's move on to the task. The first one. Now, it might look as if it's getting a little bit tough. Yeah, it should get a little bit tough because it's day 2, right? And tomorrow we are going to be closing the whole challenge. So your first task is to think about just how do you determine your price? Is it based on, look at the pricing strategies that I shared and look through them. Which of them did you use to determine your price? And then write your response down. The second one is, are you currently offering the best price for your product and services? If you are not sure how to respond to this question, go check out what your competitors are doing. Now, how you're going to determine the response is that you look at what they are offering. For instance, your competitor is also selling Barbara nuts. but their own Bambara nuts, they are just selling Bambara nuts. There is no additional service. There is no additional product. They are not. There's no special item attached to their product. Now, yours, maybe you're selling Bambara nuts and you give them a sample of another product that you're selling. So that is your position. That is your unique, your competitive edge. And then based on that, look at the price. Okay. Of course, look at also the kind of how you source your the Bambara nuts itself. How you source it. Is it, is there any difference in the sourcing and all those stuff? Just look at how you stand out from the competitors and the prices that you both are offering or they are offering compared to what you are offering, and then write your response based on that. Now, the next one is where can you easily find your target audience? Now, this is for those that are using social media to grow their businesses, to expand their business, and to make sales. So if you have not been using social media, you can also start with this. So think about it. Where can you easily find your ideal customers? Now, this is assuming that you did the task yesterday. Okay. So when you find them, when you can respond to that question, go search for the groups where they belong to on Facebook. Whatever it is, go search. Maybe for the Bambara flower seller now, definitely Igbo people. They are the ones that make okpa. So go look for Igbo communities on Facebook, or communities where you can easily find Igbo people, and then position yourself there. Don't advertise. Just position yourself as a valuable brand. Somebody, a resourceful brand. That is what I want. What I was looking for. Position yourself as a resourceful brand. Answer their questions. Provide valuable content. And, of course, chip in your business services and everything you offer in while doing that. And soon you'll start doing the adverts and getting, in fact, they'll even be the one to interact with you to ask for what you're selling. All right. So I believe in you that you can do this. Go ahead and do your tasks and share them on the group. In the group rather. I'll be in the group interacting with your comments. For those that didn't get their email, please watch out for your email. I'm going to resend the I already resent the email for day one. So please go watch the day one. If you don't have access to the video, go download the document and look through, and then do what you should do the tasks and share them with us in the group. So let's look forward to our question and answer session that is coming up soon. Yay! See you at the question and answer session. Bye. Bye.